Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Browns going up against the Panthers. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for today's matchup.
And the latest on today's matchup, we head down to the field, and here's Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning the Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that...
The Super Bowl is officially underway. A champion about to be crowned. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. He is the first player with 10,000 passing yards and over 1,000 rushing yards in a first three-season career. Quarterback Cam Newton. First down at the 27. Slashing to the right side. Gets about 4 yards that time. The running back position will be handled today by Jonathan Stewart out of Oregon.
Well, it seems like Jonathan Stewart's been in the NFL for about 15 years, and he just keeps running the football, having success. I like the way he runs. I like his style, and he is productive.
Ball is out. Holding off of the football, and the defense takes possession. The offense is led by one of the most versatile quarterbacks in the league, Johnny Manziel. Real good field position here to start this series. Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Almost intercepted. One player to watch today out of the backfield is Isaiah Crowell.
Yeah, he's an explosive running back. There's no doubt about that. Boy, he can block also. And when he gets the football in his hands, he's looking for contact.
The Browns will take the snap from the 35. Could have been intercepted. Jack Thompson at Washington was all over the field during his days with the Huskies.
Well, Ron Rivera, coach of the Carolina Panthers, is a defensive guy. So what did he do? He went out and got another extremely athletic guy to put in on that defense. They are going to be tough this year.
Hartline's got it. First down.
On their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
They'll run it here, and that'll gain just a few yards. The defense stands up early and stops the run cold.
Good job that time. You said it, Jim, by the defense. They attacked the offensive line, and there was nowhere for the running back to run the football.
Second and goal from the 5. Johnson's all over the ball carrier.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 7. Should be an easy one here. The kick is good. They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
Webb's got a chance for a return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Panthers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Taking a look at this defense. He's jumped around the league a little bit, but still finding ways to contribute is Carlos Dansby.
Yeah, he is a rugged linebacker from the inside position. You know, he's got great leadership skills, and he can stop the run and defend the pass.
The Panthers will line up in a full house set. The Panthers take it from the 33. Slashes to the left side. Stewart's marked down after a gain of 4.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. The Panthers will come out in the pistol. They call his number once more.
The Panthers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
1st down at the 48. Complete to Greg Olsen. Olsen's tackled down at the 39.
The Panthers have been awesome today on 1st down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. 2nd and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
The Panthers have it at the 39. Stewart's tackled down at the 39.
Pretty predictable call that time by the offense. It's 2nd and short. The defense is thinking one thing. They are thinking run, and they stop it.
Stewart is in the backfield. Tosses the football. And a flag comes out.
Offense.
The defense will take the penalty. 3rd and 11 after the penalty. The Panthers get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. Newton's back in shotgun formation. Gets it out for the completion. That's his first reception today.
Panthers put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that 1st down.
We're now about to begin quarter number 2, and how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good. Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The Browns lined up in the nickel. 2nd down and 8. And a sack by Kruger.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The Panthers have it at the 29. Down the field. What a catch. Touchdown. That touchdown, partner, puts them in front here in the early.
The defense has got to be kicking themselves because they did not play well or smart on that scoring drive.
Driving extra point is good. The Browns back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 7-3. Moore's got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Browns stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. The previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? Manziel lines up in the pistol. 2nd and 10. Delayed handoff. Tackle right at the 31.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
And the first down is picked up.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Carnage with the reception. Coleman's in on the tackle.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Benjamin's touchdown, Cleveland Browns. Midway through the second quarter, they put themselves in front with that touchdown, Phil.
Hey, that touchdown could be a difference maker in this game. You never know. So really well called by the offensive coordinator and executed perfectly by the offensive players.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Webb's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
Going to take it the distance. Inside, and he's caught for the touchdown. We're halfway through the second quarter, and with the touchdown trip, they are now in front in this ball game.
And this game's flying along. We've seen some good play, but that drive right there was not a good job by the defensive front. They were all over the place, and it allowed the offense to execute some plays and take the lead.
The Panthers getting ready to kick it off. Gilbert's got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Browns will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
Tight ends are absolutely crucial to what an offense does now, and we're seeing why here in this first half, partner.
Yeah, we are, Jim, and I think it started years ago when the New England Patriots would come on the field and use multiple tight ends. It was a good way to fool the defense and be able to throw it to the tight end, and it's working so far here today for this offense.
There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. First down and 10. For the deep ball. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Panthers come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that they need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Browns team official. Right now, all they will say is it's an upper body injury and that he will not be returning. Back to you.
First down at the 20. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. The Panthers lead here in the first half, but the run game has been stagnant. Stewart's been unable to shake free at any point.
No, he has not been able to shake free. And listen, sometimes you just can't worry about it. You got to do whatever it takes to win. If you can't run it, then just keep throwing the football.
Olsen's tackled down at the 39.
One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes that catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
Newton's 7 for 7 with that completion. All right, and welcome back, where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. The Panthers have it at the 39. The ball is caught by Kelvin Benjamin.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Going to be a penalty here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. Stewart's the receiver on the screen. Still not taken down.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Ball is out. The defense has the football.
Keep 2 hands on that ball. Quarterback didn't do it, so when he's hit, that football came flying out.
The Browns offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Phil, as no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays.
Manziel's
run these drag routes to field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed?
Intercepted. He's brought down.
Well, nowadays, your linebackers, they got to be able to do everything. They got to be big enough to get in there and stop the run, and also athletic enough to be able to get in position and make an interception. Good job by the linebacker.
First down at the 36. Newton's now going to hit the ground in a slide and in the play.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. A near interception by Whitman.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. And it's swatted away.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Browns back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his foot.
Pass is intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Panthers have put together a tremendous offensive performance here, but still it's just a one-possession game because their defense isn't holding up its end of the bargain.
You know, when you're in a game like this where the offense is playing well, your defense is really struggling, you don't say anything to the defensive players. You know why? Because, hey, next week it might be just the opposite. So go out there on the offensive side, take advantage of this situation, and pick it up for your defense.
Newton in shotgun formation. He's got a little bit of daylight here. Ball is out. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Browns trail right now with all of these turnovers. Manziel's had trouble reading the defense, and it's cost his team.
Yeah, he has made some bad decisions today where to throw the football, and even when he's been right, he's been off target, and that means you're going to throw some interceptions.
First down on the way. The Panthers go with the dime formation here on defense. Tackled down at the 22. The Browns signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Manziel's got it in the gun. The ball is charged loose.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The incompletion stopped the clock, but 3rd and 8 still to come. Quarters formation here for the defense. Will be incomplete. It'll be a 3-and-out.
The Browns don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Again, will try his return. Taken down at the 39. 1/2 down, and both offenses still searching for answers. We've got a defensive battle on our hands, and Larry Ridley is coming up next. The Browns. Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
Second down following that incompletion. Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
When you get in a situation like this as a quarterback, it's in the second half, it's 3rd long, you're losing a close game, it's up to you to make the right decision. Don't force the issue. If it's not there, throw it short or throw it away.
Puts a hand. Oh, he made the catch. He caught it with one hand.
The Browns did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First down following the long play. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
The Browns are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. And it's batted down.
In a situation like this, third long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
It's third down coming up. The Browns will set up. The 44 is the first down line. From the shotgun, Gary Barnidge holds it in. That's his 6th catch of the day.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Manziel's completion percentage, 40% on the day. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Browns take it from the 38. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Well, when it's third long, I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. The Browns take it from the 38. Hawkins with the catch.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
The Browns take it from the 28. Gets the handle here.
The Browns just picked up a big first down.
Take it from the 28. He's into the open. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Manziel has everybody split out wide for this snap. Gabriel on the receiving end. That's his first reception today. The Browns 2 remaining. And here we have second down. And the immediate hand over the line. Touchdown. And that touchdown puts them in a very good position, holding the lead with this game getting ready to enter its final stages.
Yeah, you know what? You put the pressure on the defense. Let's go out there and do their job. Don't get timid. Man, call aggressive plays, and you got to tell your defensive players, run and gang tackle the person with the football.
Webb's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. Close game right now, partner, and you look at the matchup at running back, and neither one of them has really been all that effective.
No, Jim, they have not been. I'll say this to the running backs, to the coaches, to the offensive line, everybody. Stay patient, stay with the run game, and I think it will work.
Newton lines up in the pistol. First down at the 32. Newton, handoff. Stewart's tackled down at the 32. Second down now. They'll go ground. Stewart's tackled down at the 32. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Panthers are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Stewart's been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions, and they got to break some tackles. The Panthers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
There's a momentum killer right there. The flag comes out. I think we have a false start.
Boy, coaches talk about it so much. Penalties before the snap of the ball. We got to avoid them. And the biggest one of all is the false start.
The Browns defense now is going to go nickel. 1st and 15. Stewart's taken down at the 46.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and 12. Right back to him once more. He's turning ahead on his way. The 10, touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Panthers ready to boot the football down the field. Gilbert's going to start his return. Finds a little seam. Gilbert's taken down at the 25. The Browns counted on the passing game early, but it slowed down after a hot start. Manziel's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when the offensive line is not sharp, a quarterback's going to lose confidence. The Browns did a good job that time, throwing a pass on 1st down and picked up some nice yards. Now, 2nd and short, really puts the defense in a tough position.
The Panthers lined up in the nickel. The Browns take it from the 33. And that'll probably go as a drop.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The Browns take it from the 33. Got hit on release.
The Browns know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up 3rd downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. 3rd and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's 4th down.
The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. Catch made. Dezier's tackle right at the 42.
If you're a coach and you put the football in the hands of your punter, you have to be sweating some bullets over there on the sideline, and now you feel relieved because it worked for your offense.
1st down at the 42. There's a flag out. Inaccurate with that one.
Holding. Offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Manziel's going to take it from the gun. Barnage with the reception. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The Browns offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
In this league now, you have so many talented receivers who can go down the field and make tough catches that you can design a play that might give you a chance to pick up this 1st down, even though it's long.
The Browns line up, split backfield. Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
When you're losing and you have the football, you need to make a play on 3rd down. That was just a bad play call, and now it's 4th down. You're going to have to punt.
The Browns had a 4th down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout. The Browns will have to punt the football. And it's a fake. They're running a fake. Incomplete. The Panthers always count on their run game. They have one of the best backs.